Now it's time for the nightcap between Kansas and Duke.
Caleb Foster coming back for another year running the point for Duke. And at times, Caden Boozer, Cam Boozer's younger brother, there's Boozer right away off a back pick. Just too easy.
Patrick Gungba with the assist.
Well, if he can score inside where that gives Kansas a post presence, that can be really good for the Jayhawks.
But a three at the other end, a Kansas Jayhawk.
Little up screen for the screener. Double team, and Boozer passes right out of it to the diving Gungba. That was really well handled off the double team.
Evans in the corner, Gungba to Boozer, who can shoot the three. Shot clock inside 10. Wide open in the corner is Foster, and he'll knock it down.
Well, Cam Boozer
now whips it cross court to Nicholas Hamenya.
Good pass.
Another member of the freshman class, and a good cut there by Brown to lay it in. Jackson, the redshirt sophomore who missed all of last year due to injury. Hamenya gets loose and lays in the reverse. Little bump there, but they play on. Evans trying to drive on White, and the shooter gets all the way to the rim to lay it in.
And that's been a big difference in Isaiah Evans this season versus last. And he'll be able to have a chance to complete the end one when we come back. They had WWE here last night.
That's right. Cameron Boozer not giving up any ground and scores over a couple of Jayhawks. Foster still going and lays it in.
Boy, did a really nice job of using Malik Brown, especially.
Had an outstanding career, national championship, senior year.
Yeah, he's one of the underrated stars in Duke history. You know, Cam Boozer passing out of that double team. Such good passing instincts. You know, the double comes, then you got to close out, and then Dame Sarr drives that second closeout. You saw Darren Harris do that a little bit earlier in this first half. But it all results from every common foul. Duke's going to be shooting 2 free throws going into halftime.
Gungba, yes. Rosario for 3. And Evans might have gotten a piece of that and gets the slam at the other end.
How about that pass? After getting maybe a piece of that shot, just takes off, and Cam Boozer just threw a bullet to him. That was just about a chest pass and right on the button for an easy bucket going the other way.
As we move into the final minute here in the first half, dominated early by Kansas, but late by Duke. Evans, no. Follow, yes. Way too easy for Nicholas Hamenya. Cameron Boozer up top. Evans launches, hits. What a shot by Isaiah Evans. Boozer again passes out of the double team. Good hustle by Badunga, but it winds up in the hands of Sarr. Gungba the flush.
By Dawson and by Kansas.
Boozer open for 3. Count it.
I think they can take Duke to the next level as if they become a better they're a good cutting team, but they can become a better cutting team.
Evans turns the corner. No look pass into the corner, and Dame Sarr buries a 3.
Boy, Duke does such a good job.
Hamenya, backdoor cut, the kick eventually out to Caden Boozer for 3.
And again, Cam Boozer.
Kansas fans making the noise right now. Caden Boozer. And it's Caden Boozer again.
There's that change of pace that we were just talking about.
Gungba, backdoor cut to Brown. What a find.
He just slipped out of that screen. It looked like it was going to be a wide pin. Anytime the ball's in the middle of the floor, it's difficult for weak side help. That little wide pin down set by Malik Brown. And he just slips right out of it to the basket. And not enough pressure on the passer.
Bill Self is a big fan of his. The effort, the defense, the toughness. Sarr wide open in the corner.
What a rebound.
And Boozer gets it to go and one.
Watch this screen by Malik Brown. Picked off Melvin Council Jr. Missed it. But just a little bump in the back of Bryson Tiller. That opened.
Evans up top and Gumba with a slam.
Going up against the zone and knocking that down after getting the ball back.
But now Boozer sneaks underneath, triple teamed and finishes. Something's got to give.
Well, Kansas is having an efficient second half. They're shooting over 60%.
Wow. Evans had to get it off because of the shot clock.
And right now with the overplay, a slip to the basket can get you an easy one.
An easy one for Cameron Boozer. Duke executed well in key spots of the offensive end, and Jay, the Blue Devils go to 5-0 on the young season.
Well, this Blue Devil team has a lot of weapons, and as they mature as a defensive team, continue to rebound at a high level, this team's going to have a chance to compete for a Final Four.